Hey guys, MFC Studios here, and today are all my Ninjago figures that I finally finished. I finally gave them all the ninja masks. They all have it, and I upgraded their suits a little bit. So yeah, so let's get into this review. Alright, so first off, we're starting off with the leader, Lloyd Garmadon. So first start off with his weapon. It's the same that I did with the last one. So the sharp part is made out of pop can metal. I just painted this gold. I glued this on here, and then there's this little chain right here, and I painted that gold. And yeah, so that's it for the sword. The figure, start off with his legs. So I painted everything on this figure. So if I move the camera closer, legs, I painted the green, the bright green. Then I painted this dark green that goes all the way to the back, and then the gold I painted all the way to the back, and it goes on the side as well. So yeah, then I painted this bright green right there, and I glued these two strings right here. Painted this black, and I painted to the sides. Then I painted the torso, and this is the same green color, the gold, the dark green, the bright green, and then the gold right there, and the black. And then I glued this piece right here, painted that gold, painted this black and dark green. And then this is some string, and I just glued that on there. And then the tips of his fingers for gloves, I painted tan with the flesh color. Same on this side, the flesh color. And then the string, the black, and then there's a gold line right there. To the back of him, painted this symbol, and I painted that gold, and then the green, and then it's a circle, so I painted the black as well. The gold right there, the green, the black, and then the black right there, and then the bright green right there. To the mask, here's his mask. We painted all green, and then I painted his eyes green, like a cream green or whatever, just a really bright green, and then the black right there, and then I painted this part black. So take off the mask if I can. I feel like I can't right now. Jeez, so hard to freaking take this off. So this is his face right there. So I painted the mouth, and yeah, so that's it for Lloyd. Let's move on to the next mini figure. Alright, the next figure is Kai. So the sword is the same-ish, but I just didn't paint the gold and glued that string, or I mean thing on the end. Yeah, so that little chain. So yeah, the sword is made of pop can metal, and then this is just a Lego piece. So yeah, that's it for the weapon. To the figure, this is pretty simple stuff. The legs, I painted this dark red, black, and then orange, and there's some orange lines right there. Same thing I did on Lloyd. I glued those two pieces of strings right there. Painted the black, goes on the sides, and then to the back, painted black, and then the orange right there. Painted the symbol orange, dark red, and then outlined it with black. And I glued this piece right here. Painted that gold, painted this orange, and then that string I glued on there, and then the flesh color. Same on this side, the flesh, the string, and then the orange. And then the torso, I painted this all right here. Painted that red, the dark red, the orange, and then the black. And then all those little symbols, painted that orange. To the mask, I painted the whole mask red, and then I painted this black. And yeah. So let me take off his mask now, and then you can see his face. So I just used one of these faces. I thought that looked like Kai pretty much. So yeah. So at the end of this showcase, I'll show them with all their hair. So yeah, and alright, so let's move on to the next minifigure. Alright, the next figure is Cole, the heavy lifter of the team. So all I did was this came in a Lego set. I forgot what set it came in, but right here I just cut the tip of this. This was longer. I cut the tip of that and I just put it on here. So That's his weapon. So yeah, to the figure. So yeah, I made him brown because, you know, it's more like earth. I thought it was cool. So the legs, I just painted it bright gray, and then to black. And I kept the black, you know. And these glued on there. Painted this black. Painted those gray right there. And the black goes on the sides. See that? Actually, no, they don't. I guess it's scratched off. Oh well. So I'll put that on later. Then the painted the torso, painted the black. The symbols bright gray. Painted this bright gray, and then the black. And then I glued this right here. Painted that gray. Then I painted this flesh color. Then I glued the string on here. The flesh for the tips on the gloves, and then the string again. Painted that actually this bright gray. And then the flesh. To the back, just painted that black, and then out the symbol painted gray, and then the black, a circle, and yeah. So then to the mask, I just painted it brown, and then painted this black, and I painted the symbol gray. I take off the mask, so his face looks like. That's Cole's face right there. So that's it for Cole. So let's move on to the next. Minifigure. Alright, so my favorite ninja of all, Zane. So I gave him a bow. So the string, I glued it on there. And yeah, that's it for the bow. For the arrow, I just painted the tip bright blue. And so yeah, to the figure, I did a lot to this figure. So first off with the legs, so I added a lot of dots right here, as you can see. And then I painted this gray, goes all the way to the back, and this bright blue that goes all the way to the back, and then the dots. And then I the string right here, glued that on there, painted the black, and then the bright blue, and then more dots right there. And there's some dots back there. And that goes to the back as well. And then the symbol, I'll show you that in a minute. And then I painted this part, the gray, and then the bright blue right there. The symbols are painted white, bright blue, and then I outlined everything with black. Then this piece, I glued that on there, painted that gray, and then some string, glued that on there on both sides. And I didn't do the glove thing for him. So yeah, I didn't actually paint the mask. I just painted this part black. And this part right here, the symbol bright blue. So let me take off his stuff. Alright, so I painted his eyes and his mouth. Then this I painted the bright blue, the black, bright blue, and then the tip right here, bright blue. And then to the back of him, there's the symbol, painted that gray, and then the symbol I painted that bright blue, and then I outlined it with black. So yeah, that's it for Zane. So let's move on to the final figure. After I can just get this all on it. It's kind of hard to do that. Alright, let's move on to the final minute. Time to do the jokester of the team J. So these nunchucks, I had a chain and I glued that on here, so that made it more realistic to his nunchucks, I thought. So it does like flip around and stuff, so I thought that was cool. So yeah, to the figure, I just painted the this black and then yellow, and then there's a yellow line right there, and then the string right here, glued down there, painted black, and then the yellow right there, and then the black, and the yellow, and the symbol of yellow, and the gray, and then the gray right here, and then the string, glue that on there, and then the painted the flesh color right there, and on this hand as well. And I painted the yellow, the blue, and then I glued the string on there. And to the back, painted that black, the gray, yellow. Painted the symbol yellow, and then I put a circle, black circle around it. To the mask, I painted the blue, the black, and then the symbol right there, paint it yellow. And yeah, so take off the mask if I can. It's gonna be a little hard. Okay, got it off. There. So here's his face. See it? You can see it, there it is. So I gave him freckles and a smirk. And I painted his eyebrows, so yeah. But that's it for Jay. So let's just end the video. Alright guys, that's it for this Ninjago showcase. I finally finished all of them. So yeah. So I got a couple things to mention before this video ends. So from right now, a couple days from now, I'm gonna be starting school again. So yeah. And another thing is, just recently I got some more green stuff, so I'm gonna be working on a lot more figures, guys. So that's some good news. And yeah, so the schedule for my uploading schedule will be different, you know, so because school is starting, so I'll have to be focusing on school mostly. So I'm going to be trying to get the videos I can out. I'll tell you the schedule in the next video probably. So yeah, so that's it for this review, guys. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Need someone to show me my place in all this.